Are these the best budget boxing gloves you can buy?
Find out in a bit.
What is going on, guys? This is Dylan and
this is Eli,
and we are Muay Thai Bros. In this channel, we're going to be reviewing everything Muay Thai related, answering all the questions you want answered. And before anything, please like and subscribe if you like this sort of content. Share with your friends, comment down below, and if you want to help the channel grow and help us support and buy more gear, if you want to purchase these boxing gloves, you can do so in the description down below.
What do you have it today, Dylan?
So we got the RDX boxing gloves. RDX boxing gloves, and these are very, very common boxing gloves in the UK. So first thing we're going to talk about is RDX. RDX are a British company, and obviously we're from England as well, so we have to represent our country's company.
Definitely.
And yeah, like they're pretty decent. I like them. These are pretty budget. Like I bought these for £33 to something like that on Amazon right now. I'm not sure how much if they ship overseas. I don't think they do. I think they ship the more premium version overseas.
What do you think about RDX as a whole?
RDX as a whole, I think they have a lot of good products. Some stuff, like we're going to mention subsequent reviews, they have problems with the products. But in general, I think they're a very reputable company, but they're not really premium.
Yeah, they're a new and upcoming company, right? Business.
And they're more so like, although they would make like Muay Thai gear, they're more like general combat sports. So you have
they dabble with the arts, as we would say.
They dabble in the arts.
Yeah,
so
they got boxing, MMA.
These are boxing gloves, so they're not Muay Thai gloves. But if you want to really know the differences, don't worry. Take a look in the description, and you can see my personal article where I go into a lot more detail. What is the difference between boxing gloves and Muay Thai gloves, you think?
For me, it's more about the design and what they're actually made to do. Right, boxing gloves, as you know, in boxing, the only thing you can use to hit with is your hands.
It's your knuckles, yeah.
These are bad boys.
So if you can see, like these are the difference between the Muay Thai glove or a boxing glove is these do not open as much. So as you see, I have no leeway to open my thumb up. Whereas in Muay Thai, if you want to catch a kick, you want to be like this. I can do it with the boxing glove, but it's not optimal. It's not optimal to clinch because this doesn't open the whole way. But it doesn't mean that you can't use boxing gloves for Muay Thai.
Definitely not. You know, they're a very acceptable form of glove to use. There's not really a major difference, but they're also designed to take kicks as well. You know, it's about where the padding is on the glove. That really helps. That really, distributes the.
Like in general, like this, you can see on the underside, this protection's it's not too much. Whereas if you have a Muay Thai glove, the gloves will be a lot more stronger protection here to block kicks, elbows, etc., things like that. But the problem I have with these gloves is, as you can see now, these are not the full of RDX. They're a bit chopped up. They're a bit eaten by, I don't know if it's bacteria or what have you. But I'm not gonna lie, if you're anything like me, I was one of these boys. I was bag boy after training. As soon as I finished training, slap them in the bag, closed it. This is not what you want to do, because certain material, I think this is combat leather, this will get eaten by your bag if you don't take care of it correctly. As you can see, you know, my one, a lot of the material has been gone, a lot of it's been eaten, but this has been more or less daily use for maybe 6 months, something like that. So I've been using it for a long time. But you have to make sure if you buy these gloves, take care of them.
Definitely. Number one most important thing when buying a pair of gloves is how well you look after them.
Exactly.
You know, cleaning them after use, just simple anti-back wipe will just do you like a bag of wonders, really. Yeah,
so we'll do a subsequent video, but basically, you know, if you want to clean your gloves, get antibacterial wipe. And my personal trick is I pick baking soda in the gloves, whip it in, put it in there. But these gloves, like I never get injured with them. I always feel good. I think for a beginner glove, if you're not necessarily have the money to buy, you know, a Fairtex or Yo Cow, a Twins glove, I think you can't really go wrong. Like it'll be about a third the price or half the price of one of these premium gloves. And you know, because it was manufactured in the UK, if you live in England, you'll get next day delivery.
What do you think about the price versus the quality?
It's difficult to answer as much because I know how badly I treat these gloves for a long time. But I think
very fair.
Out of 5, probably 4, because you get what you pay for. You get a solid glove, well made. I know I don't have any issues with these gloves. I really like these gloves. In terms of their aesthetic, they're very RDX. That's one thing. RDX.
They are very minimal as well.
Very black. More or less black,
matted out as well, gives me not shiny. I mean, it is a very nice, sleek looking glove for the price that you pay.
You'd
be very happy if these are. I would recommend these if you're not sure if you're going to get into boxing or Muay Thai.
Yeah, because
you're kind of figuring it out.
Exactly.
It's a great beginner's glove to kind of like
it's the ideal beginner's glove.
Yeah, perfect.
Because you could get a little bit less and get, I think even Amazon Basics have their own glove. But certain things you want to at least go with some sort of reputable company that's into combat sports.
So what about the durability of them? You know, I know
it's a bit mashed up.
We've said a lot about it, but if you really looked after these gloves and you was that guy that, you know, didn't just, you know, whack them in the bag.
Bag boy.
Yeah, definitely, bag boy.
I say
what do you reckon?
Maybe a couple years, maybe 2 years.
Yeah, looking after them well.
Yeah, bearing in mind I was bag boy, yeah, but this is all the time. So if you're going to gym 2-3 times a week and you take care of them, they'll last a very long time.
Yeah, I think it's also about how you use them as well, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously these are what, 16 ounces?
16 ounces, yeah.
So yeah, he's got the big 16s here, great for sparring. Not bad for pad work. They're a bit on the heavy side for pad work, but that's okay. So these are all-round gloves. So they've taken a fair beating in the gym. It's not bad quality for the price you're paying.
Yeah, but in terms of like, if we're talking about how much money you spend versus the quality you get, I'd rate it, 4.54. It's good. It's very good quality for what you get. Obviously, if you want something more premium, you'll get a Fairtex, you'll get a Yoke. So like, in your opinion, why would you buy these over buying more premium Fairtex gloves?
Yeah, for me, I'm a strong believer in, you know, if you're going to start something and you're going to buy some gear, try and get something that's, you know, going to match the price and the quality. So if I was going to buy these over the Fairtex gloves, I would, because I want to save a bit of money. You know, these are good if you're getting into the game.
Entry level boxing gloves.
Yeah, if you're not sure, because you're not sure if you're going to be around training for a long time. You don't know how long, if this is going to be something that you're really into just for fitness, or you're going to take it further and you're going to compete or something like that. But this is the ideal glove if you're not sure. If you want to get into it, you want a glove that's going to last you a long time. It's going to, you know, do whatever you need it to do. It's comfortable. They're good to hit, and as you said, with a reputable brand. Any other colours, aesthetics, or designs?
I think these ones are just the bog standard boxing glove. But I think with RDX, the more lavish, the more loud colours you want, you're going to have to pay a bit more money for the more premium boxing gloves.
And they do. The RDX have been known to produce some top quality gear. They've obviously got their new line of gear, the RDX Aura stuff. Premium. It's a more premium model. You know, you can kind of see that their gear lasts longer. It's got a different aesthetic to it. So they're getting into the higher, more premium stuff as well. But this is definitely one of the top, you know, price for quality contenders in the game.
For an entry level boxing glove, whether you want to get into boxing or Muay Thai, in my opinion and Eli's opinion, I don't think you can go wrong with these gloves.
No, definitely not. It won't be any money lost at the end of the day. You're investing in something good.
And the thing is, one thing we're going to say is the difference between getting a Muay Thai glove and a boxing glove, because I think I'll buy a twins glove when I get a bit of money for a very good, excellent quality Muay Thai glove. But then you still have your boxing gloves, because boxing gloves and Muay Thai gloves, they'll have different uses. If you want a box spar, obviously you're not going to use your Muay Thai gloves, are you? You're going to use your boxing gloves.
Definitely.
If you want to train Muay Thai, of course you're going to use your Muay Thai gloves. Okay, so this is Dylan.
This is Eli.
And we're Muay Thai bros.
Peace out.